right, folks, here we go. I Smile Jamaica with Miss Paulette Williams, the young lady who actually introduced the number of Mr. Michael Reed, you see him there. So go ahead, Paulette, talk about the meeting you had recently with Michael.
Well, the meeting I had with Michael, because before, myself and Michael, we on WhatsApp and we talk frequently, or we text, and also one of the day prior before we meet, I spoke with Mr. Alan Green as well, and he's such a beautiful, beautiful man. He's jokify, nice personality, and anyhow, they promised that they would come over the Thursday or the Friday, but I don't think he could come the Friday, so he said he was going to try and come the Thursday, which they came. And meeting Michael, it was like a son that I didn't have. I've got two sons in London, but this guy is so beautiful and warm, and I love it. Also, Mr. Green as well. You wouldn't believe. It's like we just clicked together. And that was, as he spoke about that he liked that unity that we share. And, he came and we were having fun. I showed them around what we are doing, that we have got office, which is not completed, and, stuff like that, which Mr. Greenheart was moved as well with compassion. He promised he would work with us as well, with what we are doing.
All right, so
and also Michael.
So let me do this so that folks can hear, because you're being heard on several radio stations now. So I'm going to play a little bit of a clip. Folks, here we go.
Ready? I use the car. Alright, ready? Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, here I am once more again, up and running. I am now currently in St. Anne's at the Smile Jamaica out of many charity. Director Miss Pauline Williams, Paulette Williams would have reached out to me with a donation. I really appreciate it. So I just want to say a big thank you to her and to everybody at large. I respect our manners and greatness.
Thank you.
Alright, as you can see, brother himself, the boss himself would have said it in St. Anne, and we are here at out of many. Smile Jamaica. Jamaica, you've done wonders for a brother who is coming from the pit to the all pit. Yeah, I want to thank you very much. And of course, thank you so much, Miss Williams, for reaching out. Because you never know, when you touch one life, how many lives you would have touched. And may the Lord bless you, bless your charity. Saint Anne, we love you. And may the Lord continue to bless out of many Smile Jamaica charity. It's happening right here in Jamaica.
Out and over, yes, indeed. So take the time to talk a little about your charity and how long you've been around.
Well, we have been around we started about 12 years ago, but actually we wasn't really a registered charity then,
Right.
About 3 years ago, we actually are a registered charity out of Many Smile Jamaica. We are based in Discovery Bay. And our aim and objective is to reach many young children as much as we can. We work with the homeless, the shut-ins, and, one parent's families, and giving aids to whosoever want aids, and also advice and mentoring. 1 hour service that we have just started is mentoring our young boys under 16. We're going to have a football ground for them to play football and different things, because I believe our kids are the kids for tomorrow. And, I'm coming from London, and what I come to Jamaica and see, that we need to spend time with our children, and their background and stuff like that. Manners goes a long way for our children as well, which, sometimes many of them, they haven't got that manners and respect. And these are what we're spending time, to care for them a bit more and to work with the parents.
Yes.
So this is our aim and objective, not just to feed someone or give them few dollars, but to spend time with them, because they are our children of tomorrow, believe me. We are going down and they are coming up. And if we don't spend time and show them love and respect, they will be lost out there.
True.
There will be anger,
True.
miserableness.
True.
You know, all they want is just money to spend, and that's all. And we are saying, no, that's not how life goes. People have to work hard for their money. And we work hard, but we are willing to share it with you, and also to give love back. Love is the greatest tool, believe me, ruler. And if we don't know how to give love, you know, our children will be lost out there, believe me. So this is our aim and objective for our charity, not just feeding or to be out there for the glory. That yes, we are a charity. We need to spend time with people, know people background, know where they're coming from.
The scope and breadth of some of the work that you'd like to do, though, personnel wise, do you feel
Yes.
you have enough personnels to help you out, or what are you doing to expand on that?
No, right now we are searching for people, looking for people to help, which Mr. Green, he came along and he heard our cry and he heard our heart. And he promised, you know, that he will stand with us. But we are looking for people with great heart of sympathy and love, you know, to run with us, to work with us, because it's a big venture.
Yes.
And it's a big job that we are going into. Just feeding the homeless on the street, that's not all.
True.
You know, believe me, but when we go to feed the homeless, we try to love them, show them love. But that's not all. Tomorrow, somebody else can come and give them a bit of food. And then the other day, somebody else. But when you care for someone and to give love and affection to people, so we are looking for people to work with us, to stand with us, you know, that our aim and objective will be fulfilled. And this is my heart. And this is my dreams.
You know, one of the things I mentioned earlier, there are about 27 persons who had called me and say, Ruler, I want to see if I can send you some funds and bundle it with what I'm sending. The next day after I did the interview, I sent him a lot of money. And but I told persons, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Try and see if you, because we have all the information that we're giving out, to see if they could reach out to him, send him the funds, develop a relationship, just like you're doing. I think that, in my opinion, would go a longer way than send me a money. They're isolated from him. And again, this morning, a couple of people called me again and saying, Ruler, I understand they're going to Jamaica within the next month or two, and they're going to be, you know, doing stuff, and that's the idea I was saying. So like you're saying, you need people to reach out and get an understanding as to what's going on. Then you appreciate it more, I think.
Yes, believe me. Because when Michael came and when he saw me, because I'm a friendly person, believe me, very, very, very friendly. And when he saw me and we embraced, you know, and he looked at me and we smiled, and also Mr. Green. So that was a fun part. And I was saying to him that you are the son that I have never had, although I've got two sons in London, you know, but in Jamaica, you're so beautiful. And he looked at me with that, you know, and I said, Michael, I love you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know, so this is what we need to do to our children out there.
Yeah.
Although they're not, we didn't bring them into this world, but every one of them, they are our children.
Yeah.
And we better know that. You know, that's why we're here.
You know,
God didn't bring us on this earth just to look at someone suffering. He brought us here to help each other in whatsoever way. It don't have to be money alone, you know.
Right.
It's that love and affection and compassion that we give.
Okay, so you're in St. Ann. Where in St. Ann are you? And if persons who are listening are in the area and they can give a helping hand, how can they link with you?
Well, I'm in St. Anne's Discovery Bay by the ball field. We call that a ball ground from London, but the ball field in Discovery Bay opposite DAFA. We have got a container, half-finished container there, right out of Many Smile, Jamaica. Our telephone number is 876-865-1949. That's our office number. We are on Facebook.
Please repeat the number again. Thanks.
Yeah, it's 876-865-1949. That's
right.
our office number.
And your Facebook and Instagram, any other handles you have? Go ahead.
Yes, we are on Facebook and Instagram. Out of Many Smile Jamaica charity.
Yeah, man. And I tell you, but thank you so much and keep up the good work. Maybe one day I get a chance to visit you in your area, and just
Yes,
want to
man.
big up the people who I work with you and so forth. All right.
Yeah. And
No.
thank you for your love, you know. I really, because I've always come on the show and I saw Paulette, because Paulette, she's my very good friend,
Uh huh.
you know.
Hmm.
And I always, but honestly, the other day, since the other day, I keep coming and I said, but really, you're a very nice, caring person. And you know, when I know that people are caring, then my heart reach for you.
Yeah.
People always say to me that you're telling everybody you love them. I'm just this person. I love people.
Right.
And
Right.
I will give and give and give and stay without.
Nice. Nice.
You see,
No.
when I came down here, when I came here, I had some money and I spent all my money in charity. You wouldn't believe it. And it didn't bother me.
No man, cause you're the good man and the father smile upon you, man. How long have you lived in England, and how long you back in Jamaica now?
Well, about 6 years since I'm here, you know, roughly.
Uh-huh.
And I've lived in London since I was 9 years old
Oh, little
up
girl.
until,
Yeah, man. I hear you,
yes,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Nice, nice. And do you get a chance to go back to
Oh
England?
yes, man, I go back every year, but because of
COVID.
the COVID, you know, that's
Yeah.
why I haven't really. I go backward and forward, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I just spend my life, even London. I was one of the street pastors in London, you know. I spend my life serving people.
Ah.
I've worked with the elderly for 36, 37 years. Mental challenge and also dementia and all different. Mm.
Well, I tell you what, you're down there. We have a scholarship program. I'm sure you must have heard of it by now.
Yes.
Peace and Love Academic Scholarship, Palace. If you are next year when we start the application process again, if you can even identify 1, 2, 3 students in your community there that you could turn on to apply for the scholarship, that'd be great, because we want to get some of those children who are really going through the struggles. We've been
Yes.
in existence for 11 years. We've awarded 806 scholarships valuing 89 million Jamaican dollars. Our goal is
Oh,
to
wow.
our goal is to be at $100 million next year. And many of the people you see in the chat rooms, they're the one who make it all possible. So again, I want to thank you and keep up the good work,
Yes, and thank you too. You know, God bless you, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, take 40 seconds to wrap it up. Any words you want to say, any words of inspiration, encouragement, anything you want to say?
I just want to say love you, and I want to say to the world out there, love them, and whatever they can do, it don't have to be money, but prayer or whatever they can do for Out of Many Smile Jamaica, we would be grateful. Our container is not finished, completed. Our office is there for them to come and see and to look what is happening. And then, you know, it's just love, much love.
Yeah, man. It's all about love, man. All right. So take care of yourself, sister.
Okay, God bless you.
Blessed love.
Thanks.
Blessed love. All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right, folks, you see, I have to give this lady props, because I was working hard, tirelessly to get a phone number to reach out to Michael, and she saw my appeal, my request, and she made it all happen. And here we are. So we're going into the 3rd week, and he's been interviewed. I must say just CNN alone must leave for give him a link and have a rap with him. So we certainly want to thank everybody who, like she said, it's not just money, Michael never came out that first time asking anybody for money. It's just the prayers, and he got so much abundance of prayer. See, the Gleaner had that article there, and when I saw the Gleaner called me about 8 days ago and asked me for permission to use some of the images I had in their story. And I said, yeah, man, because it's not about me, it's about Michael and them little kids. And just like Sister Paulette said, man, it's about them little youth. So, look, man, we can't be selfish. If we're too selfish, the world gets rugged and raw and mean. I have to share some of what we have. So, I want to thank her for coming on. I've recorded this. I'm going to put it up. And she'll be able to share it on her page, but the information is there. I want to thank her and the mentor working with Mr.
Video Smith. You know, it's not all the time we have people who want to do good, and when you have a group of people coming together, want to actually help a society, it is a good thing. And I have with me this morning Miss Paulette Williams. Miss Paulette Williams is the director of Out of Many Smile Jamaica. Miss Williams, good morning to you. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Nice to hear.
Fine, thank you.
I also have with me Miss Shanette Gordon. Miss Gordon, welcome to Tops Radio.
Thank you. Good morning.
Nice to have you both. Later on today, we'll be making that connection with the artist that you're hearing inside the background, Mr. Anthony Q. Correct, Miss Paulette, right?
Yes, it is.
Right. So, Miss Paulette, I want you, I was saying to you off air that I realize that your last name is Williams, and it is not surprising that you have this in you, wanting to help people that are not that fortunate to help themselves. Talk to me about Out of Many Smile Jamaica.
Well, Out of Many Smile Jamaica have been created out of a passion, because ever since I was small, my life had been surrounded around elderly people and homeless people because I'm from London.
Okay.
Yeah, I left Jamaica when I was 9 years old and I went to London.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened, there was a passion that developed inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
And, as time goes by, it grows. And then I worked with the elderly for 36 years and for the homeless and for the mental ill in London. And plus also I was a street pastor in London and I'm from the church.
Okay.
So all this passion developed inside. And then I decided that one day I would like to go back to Jamaica and to give something back to Jamaica, and the Lord have just opened a new door for me, that yes, come home and see what is happening. And, I've started this about probably 10 years ago, giving, but I was giving from my pocket. And, one day I came across a young lady, Shanette, and I said to her, all my money that I've got is going out, looking after the homeless and looking after people. And she said to me that I could go and register, and this is how Out of Many Smile Jamaica have started. But I've given my life, my finance, my everything. Now I decide that no, I can't do it alone anymore.
Right.
I need to bring in people, unity and love together, that we can work together, teamwork.
Miss Williams, you said you were a street pastor in whilst you're in London.
Yes.
A street pastor, I'll take it that you'll go on the street and you'll minister to people passing by, correct?
Yes, in Brixton and all over.
Right.
For the less fortunate, for the mentally ill, and for people that haven't really developed confidence, because we're there to talk to them,
Right.
show them that life can go on.
Right.
Life don't just stop,
Right.
Sometimes things happen by choice, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes circumstances allow things to happen in your life, and this is what we have to take in account, that we are working sometimes with the less vulnerable.
Right.
How can we bring them back into society?
Right.
How can we befriend them?
Right. Why do you feel the need to help people, Miss Williams?
Well, the need to help people first is to befriend them, see their needs and what is their needs. From befriending, then you can communicate issues. You can find out what is wrong with this individual. Sometimes we go around thinking people is mad. Some of them is not mad.
Right.
Some of them just need people to talk to them, to communicate. And then you start to build a relationship and they're different. And then you will know where or how to help somebody. Sometimes somebody just need a hug and an encouragement, and that's all they really and truly need. Probably I'll go there and tell this person that I understand what they're going through. No, you do not understand what people are going through. Communicate issues, and through communication, you'll get to the point of understanding what they're going through. Then you help them through that.
Wow. Miss Williams, I'm so touched. I have also in studio with me Brother Sefton. He is from He's actually a colleague of mine. He has a program that comes on a Thursday, which is called the Divine Drive. And when I sat down and I was talking to him about my wanting to talk to you guys, he actually said to me, DJ, I would really want to be a part of this interview. Miss Williams, you don't have a lot of people out there with that heart that you have. And when I spoke to Miss Gordon earlier last night, as a matter of fact, I said to her this morning that I would really, really want to talk to the founder also of this organization, and I must applaud you. I mean, you have that strength and power, and that's a good thing, Miss Williams.
Thank you.
Definitely, definitely. Hello, how you doing, Miss Williams? This is Brother Sefton.
Okay, hi.
How you doing? I mean, as he echoed, you're doing such a tremendous job. But beyond the natural, what really lead you to do such things? I mean, not many people have the desire to do such thing.
Well, what leads me to do this thing is I said I've got a passion and I love people. One day I think Shinette, she mentioned to me and she said to me, Auntie P, how can you love so much people? I said, it is easy. Loving people sometimes it's not very easy too. But getting to know people, communicating with people, finding out the issue that they have got, then you start to judge from that. You do not just judge a leaf by the cover just like that because you may think, yes, that person is mad. No, that's not how it goes. Through communication, then you start to realize what really happened. And this have been always my passion. As I said, I've been in church for over 27 years. And this have helped me develop even more passion for people. And plus, I'm coming from a family with even more passion.
Right. I mean, you could definitely see that it goes beyond you just being, human. You know what I mean? Natural. It goes beyond the thought of just loving. You're putting it into action, which is beautiful. And you've formed an organization. Such organization, it seems like it goes beyond borders. Just not, why?
Because what happened? What happened when I came to Jamaica? As I said, it has been my passion. And I used to come to Jamaica and look around. And I always said to myself, I would like to go back to Jamaica to give something back. So I left work when I was 60. I didn't retire. And all my life savings and everything I got, I brought it here and I just spend it.
Wow.
And sometimes my husband will say to me to say, be careful. I said, when I give, God will give back to me.
Right.
And you know what happens? Favor is the thing that God favor me. And this is what I can say to you. God give back. When you give, then God give back in return. Because I'm not looking for riches.
Right.
I've got love inside of me, and that is my riches. My riches is to help people out there that are in need.
Beautiful.
Auntie Shanette, gosh, you are like the local leg, right?
Right.
Yes, man. Talk to me about your role. What you do as the Jamaican leg.
Well, basically, what I do, as Miss Paulette Williams mentioned to you, is that after meeting up with her, and because Miss Williams, she's not aware of the entire Jamaican system and how it works.
Right.
Come and encourage and say, yes, register the organization. And then unregistered, it didn't stop there because registering a charity is registering a charity. We have to go now and get our charity status. So I was there from this registering process and then the entire getting our charity status in Jamaica up. Then we go from there and we launch the organization in February of this year. After launching, then basically I try to do the planning and organizing, bring it to Miss Williams, and then she just go ahead with the idea. So now launch, we're gonna launch our charity, but we have to have a mandate. And yes, we don't have funding. As she said, the funding is from her pocket, personal pocket.
Right.
So I present a mandate to Miss Williams, and Miss Williams never said, So Miss Garner, where am I gonna get the money to do all these things? So
Mm-hmm.
even the entire that came in the entire mandate for the entire year because when we launched on February, there was an entire list of activities that we said we are going to do. Mind you, we don't have any money, but I just bring it to Miss Williams that Miss Williams never at any point said where is she gonna get the money. She just
Mm-hmm.
used the money and if she said this is gonna be done, this is what gonna be done.
Are you guys getting any help at all from the government?
No, we are not getting any help from the government. Currently, what we are doing is what we tried to do a fundraiser the other day, a charity fundraiser, which was like a family fundy and fish fry.
Right.
That is the first. We have reached out to people, we have reached out to organizations, government bodies, but we haven't get any response as yet. Like I said, the trustees of the organization, main heading Miss Paulette Williams, who is actually funding out of Many Small Jamaica.
Wow.
Wow.
Out of many Smile Jamaica, and I'm going to ask you, Miss Gordon, to make that link with that artist. His voice is out there, and I also want to talk about that project.
Yes.
Talk to me about the project. How did Anthony Q became a part of Out of Many Smile Jamaica?
Okay, Anthony Q is a family friend. He's a friend of Miss Williams. So Miss Williams invited him to the event that I told you, the Fish Fry and Fun Day, and he came along. And during conversation and all that, Miss Williams mentioned to him that she would like to do a charity song for Out of Many Small Jamaica. So they discussed it and all of that, and then they think about the entire idea. And being that there's our current project our ongoing project is feeding the homeless, so we actually write the song surrounding the homeless people on the street.
Wow. And can I tell you, Miss Gordon, that I mean that is why you are who you are. You know, you can multitask.
Yes.
Because I will not tell anybody out there what just happened right now. But you are so creative. You know what I mean? Not even Brother Sefton inside the studio knows what you just did. Right now we have the artist, the big man, Anthony Q, right here with us. Anthony Q, welcome to Top Street. What's up, my virgin?
Yeah, good day, man. Good day, good vibes, everything.
Blessings,
Jamaica
blessings.
feeling lovely.
Yes, man. With me we have Brother Sefton,
much blessings.
an announcer from the station, and my virgin. Boy, talk to me. I mean, I listened to the song. I mean, I tell you, Brother Sefton,
Yes,
it's
sir.
powerful bad, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful
song.
man,
Anthony, how long did it take you, my virgin, to sit down and pen this song?
Well, after I come down here and see the great effect that Sister Williams doing and she met them, I said, okay, I would like to be a part of this organization because I went on the road 3 times and I come down to visit my cousin. And she, like, Miss Paulette is next door, so I'm always over here joking with her and stuff. So after coming down and see them feeding the people on the street and stuff, I come down to the fish fry after a couple weeks ago. And we're talking about producing a charity song. We laughed about it, joke about it first. Then after that, it's serious.
Yes.
And so I get to work, get in the studio, get my friend to build the rhythm, get my brother on board to do some writing with me because he's very talented. So I said, brother, we need to write a song. It's more like a song for Jamaica.
Right.
To uplift the people and stuff like that. So, and it's a charity song.
Right.
Came on board, get the song together, went in the studio, record the song. And from there, people have been loving the song. It's been bringing a very good vibe.
Wow. My virgin. Gosh, strong song.
Yeah. One of the things is that you could feel it from the heart. You know what I mean? So, can I bring us through, the whole the whole creation of this song, the vibe, you know what I mean?
As we write the song, gradually we'll send back Vice demos to Miss William and she say change that and we have to talk about the homeless and we put in the things then gradually because we are correspond with Shinit and everybody and we do it all together. So it took us about 2 weeks to get it well finished and written and the finished product everybody like it, then we record. So
Mr. Q, I think you're kind of close to somebody that is also on air with me, because we are getting a feedback.
Oh, you get no feedback.
Right, we're getting feedback from you. Miss Williams, talk to me about the journey. How often do you guys go out on the road to try to see what you can do for these people? Is it a weekly process? How does it work for you guys?
Well, monthly, because at present, as I said, I'm financing this charity with the rest of trustees in London. So at the moment, it's once per month. But normally we go to Shatin as well. We go to schools and, you know, stuff like that. We talk to people on the street and we help in whatever area that we can. We try to encourage people to create confidence back to people and stuff like that. So the journey is very rough, but you know, believe me, with God, all things is possible. And I believe and trust, you know, with a good and a clean heart, we can make it. And that's just what I believe, and this is my journey.
Wow. So it's monthly for you. What help, Miss Williams? What help would you need from anybody listening right now? What would you want somebody, an organization? I mean, individuals. What would you want of these people?
Two things I would like. Number one is prayer. And the second things that I would need, even as the song said, $1. It don't have to be much.
Right.
Because we're not crying down people to give and give and give and give what you don't have. But give a heart. And when you've got a heart, then you'll start giving. Or you can ask God in what area I can help this charity. And then the rest is up to the individual.
Wow. So tell us now, how can we connect with you guys in giving?
Well, I think we've got PayPal. So if you get onto Shanette, because she's the admin at the moment.
So I am going to ask Shanette to actually shed some light as to how people can reach out and give to you guys.
Well, we have contact information via our website, also on Facebook. We're gonna connect the PayPal link, but for PayPal, it's out of many small Jamaica, OOM. Well, let me get the correct address to you so I don't give you the wrong PayPal information.
Right. And you can probably give us the website like right now, for those who are...
Yeah, man, the website is www.outofmanysmartjamaica.com. Yes, then you can log on to Facebook at Out of Many Small Jamaica, so you can message us there, as also there's a number provided you can contact.
So you guys have a website, outofmanysmartjamaica.com.
Right.
And your PayPal connection is also on the website, correct?
Right.
Wonderful. Anthony Q.
Yes, my brother.
My virgin, don't think you'll get away now, because I want to find out from you when the journey started with you.
The
Music journey.
It started long ago, man. Way back in the days when I was going to Kingston. We used to link up with Barry Hammond, all the great artists of today. Walk the street when Jack heard them and eat one bull, and everybody was like one. And
right.
We started learning the business of music in the street. So contact all kind of artists like Barry's, Dennis Brown. So from being a youth, we run all of the great artists then. So that's why I get into the game of music and learning how to express myself in this field.
How do you feel, Anthony, about what Miss Paulette Williams and the crew is doing for the homeless?
Oh man, it's such a wonderful job. It's a God-given job, I think.
Right.
God bless them, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Because it's powerful what they're doing, and when you go on the road with them and see the response of the people and the smile on the people's faces. As she said, not all the people out there are mentally ill. Some of them just need some love, someone to talk to. And gradually we work to try getting some people off the street further in the future.
Right. Gordon, have you reached out to the Ministry of Labor?
Well, we have reached out to the Minister of Labor. Yes, we have. We have reached out to Food for the Poor organizations.
Right.
Other agencies that would. We have reached out to the local councils as well.
Right.
The local council is quite aware of our work, but we're trying to see if we can get ahead as best as possible.
You said you reached out to Food for the Poor?
Yes, we contact Food for the Poor.
And you guys are getting help?
Well, we have to get a response from them as it relates to whether or not they're going to help or not. We send quite quite a few letters to them, but we are yet to get a reply as in how will they help or if they're going to come on board with us.
When did you guys started the link with Food for the Poor?
I think I would say 2 to 3 months ago.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you off air, Miss Gordon. I'm going to talk to you off air about something. Gosh, if somebody listening to you right now, whether in Jamaica or any parts of the world, and I'm going to talk about the Jamaica leg because I'm seeing where you guys have a Discovery Bay address, is it?
Right, right.
Okay. So it's the case where the office is in Discovery Bay?
Yes, the office is in Discovery Bay.
Oh, okay. So you guys are from that side of the island?
Well, we are from that side of the island.
Wonderful.
Mr. Anton is not Kingston.
Yeah, Anthony Q lives in Kingston. Yeah,
Right.
you know you're the fast life for the artist. Yeah. Oh my God! Listen, Miss Williams, you wanna
Yes.
know, you wanna know excitedly how I am. You just met some bumps just keep coming on my skin. I mean, I really applaud it. I mean,
elephant
you guys,
bumps.
yeah, you guys are actually doing
Definitely.
what the government of the island should be doing.
Not necessarily the government, but each person could do. You know what I mean?
Right.
It could
Right.
you really exemplify what the citizens of Jamaica,
Right.
I mean citizens of the world should do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the fact that Miss Williams moving across borders
Wow.
and linking up with Shernet and the artists, that's how the love is being spread.
Wow.
And I really applaud you guys on that big time.
So Miss Will, talk to me. The connection right now, you're still doing things out of your pocket, or you're getting a little help so far from individuals?
Well, I'm still doing things from my pocket, and also the trustees from London, because there's another 3 or 4 trustees
Right.
in London. We will come together and we put together. But for me,
Yes.
I'm the person that really dished the cash out, really. Because as I said, God has given me a vision, also a mandate, and I must accomplish what He has given me to do.
I want you, Miss Williams, to make mention of the other 3 trustees.
One is Merlin Houston, Nadine Blackhood, and also Rose Palmer.
Okay. Wonderful.
And we have got Jean Dowles, she is a member.
Wonderful.
And Pearline, and we have got Pearline Johnson, she's here in Jamaica at the moment.
Right.
What Williams.
Okay, Miss Will. When you guys like ship stuff from London, you'll get your exemption. So the government is actually helping you guys where this is concerned, and this is where Miss Gordon comes in, right?
Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right. Gosh. So the website is www.outamany, right?
Out of, yeah.
Is it out of or outer?
Out of.
Oh, because I think I saw where it says many.
Out of many.
Okay, so it's so Miss Gordon is out of many.
Right.
Okay, so it's out of many smilejamaica.com. And the PayPal connection is right there on your website, correct?
Right, correct.
Wonderful. Talk to the world in 2 seconds, Miss. I'm gonna give the artist first, Mr. Q.
Yeah, yes, man, I just say.
I want you to tell the world how they can make connection and listen to more of Anthony Q's music. Give me that in 20 seconds.
Yeah, man, just go onto our social media platforms that distribute music like iTunes and TuneCore and all them platforms where you can find Anthony Q music. And I have albums all over the world in stores, so just check out the stores and the shops and I have recordings all over. So just find Anthony Q anywhere you can find.
Wonderful.
Check out our website and all of them stuff.
Right. Miss Gordon, 20 seconds for you.
Well, I'll be continuing to promote Out of Many Smile Jamaica. I encourage all listeners to go on Facebook, log in. Facebook keep you up to date with our day-to-day activities. Out of Many Smile Jamaica. Please like and share our page. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Out of Many Smile Jamaica is a new charity organization in Jamaica that is doing wonders works. Please stay tuned, connect, and you're not helping Outer Many Smile Jamaica by donating, by sharing and telling somebody about Outer Many Smile Jamaica. That's a big help for us.
Oh, that is so great. And lastly, to my sister, Paulette Williams,
Mhm.
20 seconds.
Yes. Well, what I should say that if someone can miss one meal per day just to help someone, let your heart leads you where you want to help or how can you help. And I just want to say to you all that I love you.
Miss Williams, do you have a list? Do you have a list of all these homeless people?
Not really. We have got a list of some off the shut-ins. You know, but not the homeless, because as I said, we just go from street to street. We have got a van, you know, that we do and jump out to feed the homeless. So it's very excited as well. It's very, very good.
Wow.
It's very exciting, you know.
Right. And let me kind of understand how you guys work this thing out. So if you go down like at Jackson Street and you see 4 homeless down there, when you go back next week, you'll see them still there or what?
Sometimes because they move from different areas to different areas. But if I go down to Brownstown now and I see a homeless there, we stop the van at the side of the road and we jump out and give them food, a hug, and we just talk to them briefly, and then we go back to the van.
And you guys will hug them?
Of course, they're people, they're human beings.
Nice.
Right, beautiful.
Nice,
That's what I'm
nice.
saying. Go beyond just being natural, you know?
Yes, man, you have to be natural.
What?
If you see me, if you look at me and see me, you can see that, you know, I'm just that type of person.
That's a
I
good
don't
thing.
mix business with pleasure. I just mix love.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Definitely. I could feel the love. I could feel the love, Miss Williams, from you guys. You know what I mean? Continue to do what you do, and you know, let
Thank
God lead you along the way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I continue
Yes,
to pray
man.
for you guys to
Yes.
to carry out such work and such mandate.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes. Yes, man. God
Wow.
is good, you know, and He's going to help us, believe me, you know. Because as I said, I've been on this journey as a Christian for over 27 years. And sometimes the road is rough. Sometimes it's like something is telling you to go back
Right.
from where you're coming from. But hallelujah, God is still God.
Yes, yes. Anthony, I realize that you the journey really involves a whole lot of songs dealing with the poor, because I'm looking at one now that says poor people cry out.
Yeah.
Yes, man. My virgin.
People are crying out.
Yeah, man, poor people are cry out. Miss Williams, Miss Gordon, and of course Anthony Q. It's really a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. I will continue to spread the love, and as long as you continue with the journey, Tops Radio is right there beside you. I'm not going to actually want to be behind you. I am going to be there beside you to continue the love. And Miss Gordon, you have the connection. Virgin Anthony Q, you have the connection. We will do what we have to do to make sure that Smile, out of many, Smile Jamaica continues to just be on top.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Be strengthened. Be strengthened.
Just give 1% of 1%.
Yeah, man, just 1% of 1%.
Yes.
Yes, it can make someone's life.
Yeah, man, can make a difference in somebody's life. Guys, have yourself a great day. All the best to you. Thanks a million.
God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much.
One
Bye-bye.
love.
God bless.
One love.
Bye bye.
So, it's both my pleasure and my honour to stand before you this evening. And first of all, we welcome you to the Out of Many Smile Jamaica Gospel Event 2019. Out of Many Smile Jamaica is a Christian charity rooted in the teachings of Christ to bring about positive change. In their own words, sharing God's love, working together to make a difference. The charity was founded by Sister Paulette Williams and is run by herself and a number of like-minded people both in Jamaica and here in the UK. The charity aims to ease the suffering of everyday people and those less fortunate than ourselves. The charity are providing a range of services to children, adults, groups and institutions. A more in-depth look at these services and current developments of the charity and over the last year will form part of a presentation to you all later on this evening. So, it's Out of Many Smile Jamaica. We are going to welcome a wonderful lady, and she is a poet. Her name is Yvonne Samuda. Yvonne is a dynamic, Yvonne, where are you? Give me a wave, please. Amen. Yvonne is a dynamic poet who is sure to have you gripped to your seats as you hang on her every word, anticipating the next, charismatic and passionate as she speaks with authority and ownership. There is a deepness to her poetry as it is thought-provoking whilst calming. Could you please welcome, by a round of applause, Yvonne Samuda to the stage.
I'm going to say a poem for you today, and it's called, and everybody would recognize this at some point. Once you live on this planet, this will come to you, and the poem is called That Thing Called Trouble. Trouble arises at times like a demon possessed, looking to destroy your life. No protocol or etiquette is observed, it just comes when you least expect. And its behavior, well, let's not mention that. A trespasser is what it is, a stealer of joy, a breaker of spirit, a remover of peace, and invader of space. Like an unwanted guest, trouble never quite seems to know when it's time to go. Yet it seems to keep you riveted to one place with its incessant babblings. Trouble will always be around. It will always visit you. It is, after all, a paid employee of life. Trouble will seek to take up residency, and if you let it, it'll stay. It loves to feed the thoughts with unnecessary concerns, and the way trouble tells it is never how it really is. It locks the emotions in turmoil. Like heavy rain clouds, it darkens the sky of your thinking and holds you captive in its grasp. My advice to you is never let trouble get too familiar. Never let it seep into your spirit, and never ever let it rock your mind. Be aware, be alert, do not let it get the best of you, for you see, the trouble with trouble is that it is trouble.
Come on, give him a round of applause. It's all yours.
This Jesus, this Jesus. Come on, pull it, top selector. Right. I want to see some of you standing to you. I know some of you are eating it, so I don't care really. But those of you who are not eating, if you can stand. stand, or you can do the actions. Lift Jesus higher, that would be great. We're on the track. Just clap your hands if you can. Or can some people wave? Hallelujah. Lord, we bless and we glorify your name. Lift Jesus. Lift Jesus. Lift him for the world to see. He said it by, he said it. He lifted up from the earth. I will go on nation to me. Come on, lift your voice and say, lift Jesus. Lift Jesus. My Lord, lift him up for the world to see. He said by, there is no satisfaction without salvation. S-A-L-V-A-T, I know where. Let me hear you say now. I said, my Lord, oh yes, Lord, without salvation. S-A-L-V-A-T, I know where. Come on, just wave your hands and say now, shouting, oh, loud and clear, my Lord. Bless your people tonight, Lord. I say, take them down. It's all about you. It's all about you, Lord. I'm sorry, Lord, for being down. Oh, yes. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm a happy man. In my heart, I said, I've got to try to please you in every way I can. I want to say this last time. Since I met you, Jesus, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Since I met you, Jesus, all I need is you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your life.
We have to give Minister Joshua
I was lost lost without you. Now you never leave me. You're the one to fix. You're the one to fix the things that I love. And he's the one to fix the things that I got to do that just one more time. I still love him. I still need him. Yes, I need him. I was lost without him. Now he'll never leave me. He's the one. He's the one to fix the things that I love. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah, yeah, fire me. Represent the full of love record. Like it hard. All of my friends them gone. Life on the better road. But me still a give thanks. Like it hard. All of my friends them gone. Life on the better road. But me still a give thanks. Nowadays life getting harder. As I get to you, me can't sit down. Me say me buy some juice and buy some snack and get a igloo. It's a stall me run. Babylon system want fi all we done. Boys to the ear want fi black me love. Me a speak the truth so me can't be dumb. From me heart it like it hard. All of my friends them gone. Life on the better road. But me still a give thanks. Like it hard. All of my friends them gone. Life on the better road. But me still a give thanks. I get a youth that can't sit down and I tell me say you want. I get a youth, you have to work for what you want. Get a youth, you hope for the better ways. You better hope for the better days. All of my friends them gone. Life on the bed.